Hello there, this is Candace, and today I'm reviewing Dad Time Homeschooling 365 Activities to Do with Creative Kids for Christian Families. This book, as it says, studies 20 interesting and relative topics with your children, and ages 6 to 16. This book, I would say, I love this book. I love this book for dads to get your children some extra activities that they wouldn't normally do, and if not dads, moms definitely could also do this book. Just because it says dads does not mean that it's male dominated or anything like that. But my husband is going to be doing this book with our children probably after the holidays. We have lots of things for Christmas that we like to do as a family, so our free time is taken up in family time, but these activities will be something that he can do. Just gives dads a great idea of some things to do with their kids, especially, some dads don't know, how they can supplement homeschooling. So a nature walk, some history with some geography, some news from yesterday. And then it talks about occupations, and I really like that, just to give your children, some kids, at least our 7-year-old doesn't seem to, he thinks a little bit about occupations, but it seemed like when I was his age, I already had ideas for what I wanted to be when I grew up, and this is good just to give some extra ideas. Some of the things are things you never thought of. But this is great. You learn about an animal and their habitat, and then you talk about what the animal can do, and give them a score. That's really just kind of a unique and fun activity. I know our children, or our 7-year-old, we have a 20-month-old. I don't know how much she'd really care, but our 7-year-old would. He just really loved that. Some reading time, copy work, Bible time, which I like this. You tell the story in your own words, so they could be like, yeah, I've heard it before, but now they can tell it in their own words. Creating a comic is on this page, or on the left, and watching a movie and writing a review. Some art. This follows the same methodology in thinking trees, other materials for drawing. So you get your own little mini course in drawing in the book too, several times. So emotions, some font writing practice, which our son would love this. He likes to write typeset A's. That's like his favorite thing, and G's. So word hunt for spelling, listening to an audiobook. Someone who knits. More history in yesterday's news, which I love when she puts things in there that teach geography in an interesting way. That was my biggest thing with geography, was why do I have to learn where all these countries are? This gives you an idea why. Okay, so another one, here's the score of the bird for each of the motions and things that it does. Some math problem. It's a drawing game. I like that. I was reading that the other day. Take turns adding details to a picture and start with a circle. I could see some funny pictures coming out of that. What a good time with Dad for the kiddos. I just wanted to give you an idea of what else is in here. Occupations. I guess there's a story of Zacchaeus. A railway employee. Hey, I didn't even see this one the other day, but my husband actually is a rail employee. Judge. So as you can see, I mean, it's repetitious activities, but it's always different too. So, hey, common sense with Thomas Paine. Our son just learned about that. Interpreter. And some of these occupations in here, I never would have thought. You know, you think like doctor or lawyer, but there's a lot of different occupations that are interesting and something different that the geographer they may not have even heard about. So this may end up being a family weekend book. Dad can do some of it. Dr. Plummer, important. Nanny, chemist. And I like how the copywork is all out of classic literature. That's a good plus. Our son's going to love that shark animal quiz for sure. He's been a sea creature nut since he was a baby, it seems. Farmers, zookeeper. This is just good to get you to dig in with your kids and kind of just learn things that I'm not sure that a lot of these things would come up in our homeschool curriculum. So aside from the Bible stories, vet, quarterback, and history, once again, I really like the history and the yesterday's news, and you draw yesterday's news, etc. So that's pretty much the layout of the book. So you've seen the inside of it. I just saw urologist, X-ray inspector. There we go, oceanographer. All right, so this once again is the Dad Time Homeschooling book. I actually had asked my husband if he was interested, and he said yes. And my husband's really good about getting the kids involved in what he's doing. So, but this will just be a different way to interact with Dad. I see these as just a great supplement to any homeschool. They have, like I said, activities that you normally wouldn't do, or most people wouldn't do. We certainly don't. We do some news and stuff like that, but generally speaking, they're great extra activities for you to do as a family, or just Dad, or just Mom. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't let the Dad Time title scare away a mom, maybe even a single mom who homeschools from using the book. Definitely not. As you can see when you go inside, there's nothing truly based on being a male per se. So, alright, I hope you enjoyed that, and you have a good day.